This will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Yo, watch this. Now I gotta deal with fucking
TJ Watt. Oh, my life.
Well, yo, in this one league, I got Steelers and Minka got Lurker and Acrobat.
You're just trying to get 4 on first down. They're ahead of the chains now.
What the fuck? Why is it not working?
Right side. In a double coverage, and it's intercepted.
It's crazy. I had Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill punched the shit out of the other he had on.
Just past the 25.
I really don't think you can fault the decision making.
I never understood why they make you throw up the back foot.
A big week last week, and you're ready for them to go again here. Not the anticipated result, of course, but you definitely understand why they did what they did. That quarterback's been hot. You want to keep the ball in his hands and see if he can keep the magic going.
Yeah. First carry for the second-year man. It's Najee Harris. And some space here. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive. Good.
Ooh, Najee Harris got plus on speed. Yeah.
Now a 1,000-yard rusher a season ago. Antonio Gibson with it. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. This defense for the Dolphins, they were very good a week ago in that win.
Damn, Najee Harris is only at 89 speed. Why he seems so faster than that?
This week because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your
Oh my god.
Make sure you see
at all.
I just gotta hope I can score on offense every time.
7 yards there and a first down. A couple of nice
like,
carries
bro, my
back to back here,
defense is not
establishing
it
a ground
anymore.
game a bit.
Yeah, these
I don't get the pressure.
Runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage.
No, I just don't get the pressure. I don't like. I used to have great run defense, but it's just like now.
That's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your
for me to have great run defense, I get beat over top.
Now a first down carry for Harris. Just a yard on the first
down
down
carry, get beat
so
over
it's
top.
2nd and 9.
Rusty, who you starting as a quarterback? So you traded Pickens?
Really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. And even 40 yards. First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. They'll run with Gibson.
Yeah, fight through that shit, Gibson.
And he's able to get it down to the
fight through me grabbing you running into your O-line and still getting
it. Defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
Well, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Things made a little more difficult after the false start as they try again on 2nd and goal. Gino down to throw. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here.
Oh, Steelers got Larry Ogunjobi? I thought the Dolphins had them.
Here's 3rd and goal. Now Gino. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Zach Gentry, his first touchdown on the year. And the Steelers use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Boswell good with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0.
If I play with my Jets, bro, I might fuck around and lose. How I'm playing right now, bro, I'm gonna fuck around at least every bad game.
No, interception, I knew it was going to be
successful
interception,
field goal try. Here's
the nigga was even
Boswell to
open.
send it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Just like that.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive, something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Tua going to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. And incomplete on the deep ball. The Dolphins sitting at a very solid 4-2 record through the first 6 weeks. They come in playing pretty good football, winners of 4 of their last 6 games.
And I think they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Daquan Jones fighting his way home to get the sack.
In every game we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their first sack of the contest.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
It's like how 61 has one job.
That's how you
He has
should
one
the
job.
interception you threw on the opening drive. Come
He
down
has
and
to
throw
just
another strike
hold
and gain nice yardage.
number
And I give
98.
credit to 2 people on this one.
This
The
nigga
man
done got
throwing the
beat.
ball and the person calling the plays.
He done got beat
Shutting
twice.
him down early in this game.
If I didn't throw that ball when I threw it, I would have got sacked again. And that shit is ridiculous.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Tua. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. It's the ex-Dolphin, Mika Fitzpatrick. And the Steelers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, they tried to take their shot right there, but the ball hung up a little too long, and it's intercepted.
And when you describe trying to take their shot right there, usually the ball has to be thrown on a little bit more of a line. You just mentioned it. The ball hung up there. The reaction time of the defenders, they win the day and intercept it.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
I'm mad I got blacklisted
They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got
in that league y'all in. I was the Bills.
They would. Look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was
Nigga kicked me because they didn't know I joined, and I told him I joined. And that's the funny thing.
out of the game, it'd be ideal.
From the 22.
Shit is ass, bro. I would have been dogging niggas right now. I would have been owning the division. You beating Patrick right now would have been a plus for me right now, but this shit don't even mean nothing to me. Girl, you should continue getting lucky if I was that team, but right now that shit don't even matter no more.
Nice gain for a first down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
I don't know. They should just replace Broncos. That nigga. Oh my. Oh no, man.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 10 more there and another first down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now a first down throw. It's Smith. And his throw here is incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting
That's probably the most pressure I could have said.
another one here,
And now
staring
you
at a
still got off
and that puts the defense in position to dictate to the offense.
On second down, a run with Gibson. And some room to maneuver. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Instead of the first, they'll have to go backwards for another second down try.
So if there is a silver lining, though, it stays second down, and they still have an opportunity to pick up a first down before they have to start their downs over again.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory right at the 40. they're going to run a little pop pass here.
Now, they did get a little gain on this play, but all in all, a nice job defensively against the touch pass. They were able to string it out towards the sideline and never let him get the corner and turn it upfield for a bigger chunk of yardage.
A give up the middle to Gibson. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
They'll run with Gibson. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd. Harris running straight ahead. Down at the 25. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
They'll try the air now with Smith. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated.
I'm back.
Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that.
Nah, I was changing the baby pampers and shit.
And short of the sticks.
I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted.
Well, he had a person open and he missed it.
So on 4th down, the Steelers call on the number of Chris Boswell for the field goal try.
Oh, you second guessed it.
Is good. So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early 2-score.
I be hating that shit.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll take the 3, and I think they have to be happy about the way they moved the ball in these first 2 drives. They have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
Ooh.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return.
I be having Tank on Harris. I have Tank and Jukebox. That's what I keep on him. Hey, jackpot, 20 Gatorade boost. Would I go to get that? I meant to put that on some shit.
But they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
They're going deep for Hill. Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. It's the ex-Dolphin, Minka Fitzpatrick.
I got Lurker on him. And pick artist. I mean acrobat. Here you go.
Going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. He had already had an interception earlier. Now, Charles, he says, I think I'll get another, and I'll take this one all the way back for the score.
Well, you know how I feel about those defensive backs, especially safeties. They're certainly some of the best athletes on the team. They're asked to do a little bit of everything. And when you combine their athleticism with their field vision, those types of plays result.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Yeah, I feel it.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator?
For I saw that.
Just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right,
thrown out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to go deep right sideline. And got too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
The scoreboard tells a story for him, a little bit bleak, and while it's not quite desperation time yet, it's definitely getting close, but the defense reads the scoreboard as well.
Oh, I'm with a 60 overall, nigga. God damn.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Tua. He'll look to Gesicki on the out route. Ball is caught. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that
we got a big man. This shit.
The way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball. And what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Chris Wormley showing his
he nice.
quickness there. A loss of 4. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And he'll get this one across midfield.
Yeah, how Cam Akers not going? I mean, Cam Hayward's not going through the line like that.
Get him back to the original line of scrimmage, but now they're looking.
You got to fix his abilities, bro.
I think we can safely say that those types of players are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result.
I have edge threat and speedster on him.
Right where this set of downs started.
We're 76 overall versus the 81 overall. Jesus Christ.
Flushed out right.
Patrick, I'm surprised you on early. Bro, throw the ball away. You know your button's not broken.
I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw? And when you can't do that, oftentimes...
I'm holding this trash nigga. Say that.
What you want on a first down run, call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. 2 minutes remaining in this first.
Already one AI player.
From just shy of midfield, Smith. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
They keep leaving me open. Back-to-back threes.
Stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage.
Needle threader. That's good.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And the Dolphins' drive will start deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10.
Oh, shit. I messed up on the play. God damn it.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly,
Cash.
I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So
no way.
Geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Off a play action. Tagovailoa. Looking sideline, incomplete. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
I'm gonna go on game chat real quick.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hits 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, to make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. T.J. Watt causing the disruption. He gets the sack. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles, and that front seven defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance, they've got to get the ball out of his hands a lot quicker.
Now Tua on the bootleg here. And he coughs up the football near his own goal line. And I think the offense is going to keep possession. Yes, they are, but they're backed up now at their own 2-yard line. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Here's Thomas Morstead now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he's able to get it out quickly, and this is not a bad kick here. Now Austin. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A very good kick there, but 15 yards on the return. And the Steeler offense, they're set up nicely as they take over. Now Gino on first down. Dancing to his left. Here's Johnson with a reception. And they are into field goal range now as he's got the first down at the 26.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, sometimes the defense just beats you. Great coverage from the secondary, all of them in the proper position. So instead of trying to throw into tight coverage, he found a way to throw it away and come back and try again the next down.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Smith. Open man, that's the tight end flyer move. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. Right hash, 37-yard attempt. Boswell's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They fire this one quickly to Austin. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. They'll try the right side with Harris. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Jerome Baker crashing downhill and getting the stop.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Smith. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Noah Igbenogany. Pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
And I think the ball's out, and it's picked up by the Steelers. And they had just picked it off to get the football. They fumble it right back. I looked over to both sidelines. A lot of scrambling to find the helmets.
Yeah, you can almost, I mean, you know both sides are screaming sudden change. Because when sudden change happens, that's a defensive call to get back out on the field. There's been a fumble, so an interception, some type of a turnover. You've got to get back out there and play. These guys just want to get to the bench and gather themselves and regroup a little bit. Let's see if these offenses can settle in and start taking care of the ball a little bit better.
2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7. Now it's Smith. Forced out to his left. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Channing Tindall. There he goes, left side. And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break contain and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
2 and now, 3rd and goal. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
They go for it on 4th and goal, but then lines up incomplete. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And the Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try to get those yards a safer way.
On 2nd down, this is Harris. And he'll get this past the 20 as he gets about 4.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Right about 20 yards on the pickup. And officially, they'll say it's going to go for 19.
This is just more of the same. This defense has had no answer on a lot of these throws. They've let these receivers run wild, and here's another completion for good yardage.
On first and 10, it's Gibson. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Now with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here. And that's going to leave them with just 1 timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. On the give, this is Harris. 46 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Throwing now is Gino. He's got his tight end Freiermuth over the middle. And he will have a Steelers first down, and comfortably so, as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man. And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. Second and short now following the fumble. They hand this off to Harris. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Najee Harris, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee. Maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over. Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Another catch there for Waddle. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Couple of Alabama guys there. 2 to Waddle for the Miami first. Final minute now of the third quarter. On play action, here's Tua. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. And going deep for Hill. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And the Dolphins are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. And now here is another interception. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And the Steelers are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. They turn to Harris to begin the drive. And not much there at all, as he'll get this only up to about the 11. On the tackle there, Zach Sealer out of Ferris State. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
The Smith throw brought in by Austin. He's got room past the 30. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Smith now to throw. That's complete to his tight end, Freiermuth. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. Well, this one probably not the close game you would expect or hope to see in prime time, CD. But, of course, that wasn't their intent in preparing for this one. They said they felt like their offense was ready to put up some points. And, my goodness, it has been a dominant display in front of a national audience.
Yeah, they thought it, and it certainly came to fruition, didn't it? They've been dominant in so many ways in this one. If you weren't paying attention to this group before, you certainly are now after seeing this type of victory from them.
Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. They run with Harris. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. 92 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's going on.
Yeah, I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this 4th quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
And the Steelers on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 7. Now Smith. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and put the down marker back to 1.
He's got the... A good pickup there, 21 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now a give, running left is Harris. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
Boswell's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Now, this game went off the rails early for them and never really got back on track. And these fans, they were expecting to be on the other side of this. He's got a man, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. That's complete. Once again, it's Gesicki. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender, but the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Tua. And the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. T.J. Watt able to record his 5th sack of the season.
But one thing I do know, these guys on defense, they don't want this game to end. They're winning by multiple touchdowns. They've shut down the opposing quarterback in a big way, and they're still picking up sacks as we approach the end of this one.
And going deep for Hill. And my goodness, another interception. The safety Terrell Edmonds picks it. And the